In this video, I want to talk about upper structure triads. I'm not sure if you've heard the term before, but you can create some sounds that you just heard in that version of Sophisticated Lady. I do have some sheet music to share with you, but before we dive into the tune and start analyzing, let's talk about what an upper structure triad is. Basically, it's a polychord. It's either a major triad or a minor triad over another chord. So for example, let's say we're talking about a C7 chord. It's 1, 3, 5, and flat 7. And then if you keep going up in thirds, you get D, F sharp, and A. Now, the reason why it's F sharp is because the 11th creates a flat 9 with the third of the chord, so it's not available. So why is this called an upper structure triad? Because it has a major triad, which is a D triad, over a C7 chord. It's actually often written D over C. That's what's called a polychord. Now, the great thing about these triads is when you use them, it's a consistent way to easily create dissonance in your playing that wants to resolve. So let's take a look at the sheet music. Take a look at the first bar. We've got an F7 flat 9 chord going to B flat minor over F. And then we've got these inversions of B flat minor 7th chords. So then once we get to the second bar, which is the C7 sharp 11 chord, you've got your D triad. This is a second inversion D triad. So root position, first inversion, second inversion. So then you have that chord over the C7 chord, but instead of playing the full C7 chord, which is here, we're just going to play the chord tones, which is the third and the flat 7. Together, that sounds like this. And then all you do is go down in semitones when we get to the B7 chord, which is D flat over B. And then you've got C over B flat. And then you've got F over E flat, but it starts out with this melody note, which is E flat. And I'm talking about this chord right here, where you've got the E flat in the melody, switching to the C, which is now an upper structure triad. So remember, it's not really an upper structure triad unless it's a major or minor chord. And in this case, it's an F in root position over the E flat 7 chord, which is the root and the flat 7. So let's play that. And then all I did here was use some inner voices. This is the flat 6th going to the major 7th and then to the 6th. So that's always a nice thing to do when you've got basically a bar of nothing except the chord. And then when we get to the next line, these A flat 13, G13, G flat 13, and F13, it's the same idea, except these are not upper structure triads. These are chordal voicings. So it does use the chord tones in the left hand. So for example, on the A flat 13 chord, it's the third and the flat 7, but in the right hand, you've got the 13th, the 9th, and the 5th of the chord. So the reason why these are chordal voicings is take a look. That's a tritone. This is a perfect fourth in the middle, then a perfect fourth, and another perfect fourth. So this is a chordal voicing. All right, let's go back and listen to that again. I recorded it earlier on the grand piano. It's a much better sound than the keyboard, so let's listen to the A section one more time. The song Sophisticated Lady is an AABA structure. So obviously in that recording you heard there was 2 A sections and then it goes into the bridge at B section in the key of G. And as you scroll down the tune, it finishes off the bridge, goes back, does another A section, and then does a quick coda. Upper structure triads are great for voicings on the piano. They're also great for arrangements, for things like big band or even orchestra. And I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I'm going to put a link to the sheet music, which is up here in the corner. It's also in the description below. All you need is an email address to download it. If you'd like to give the video a thumbs up, that'd be great. And if you want to subscribe, we'd love to have you. Just click the little bell when you do, and we'll notify you of all the upcoming videos that we're making. And if you're new to learning jazz piano, I would suggest the Ultimate Beginner's Guide to Jazz Piano. It's a 10-part course. The introduction to that entire course is right here.